Hello everyone, so today I'm going to take a look at this project here, which are expansion cards using React. So basically you have cards with images, and when you click them, they expand. Okay, you're going to do this using React, and I'm going to make another video doing the same project with Vue.js. Okay, so let's go. So first I'm going to open here, let me make a command here. Now I wanna do this project using Vite. I'm not sure if it's Vite or Vite. npm create latest. So what it's gonna do is gonna ask me for the project name. Let's say expansion cards. We're gonna use React. We're gonna use JavaScript. We're going to do cd expansion cards, just so that I can enter the folder. I'm gonna open VS Code, so code space dot, so that I can open VS Code here. And I'm going to do npm install. Okay, so he's installing. While he's installing, let me put this side. And we're gonna take a look at this project here. So we have the basic project from when you create a new project using Git. And okay, it's done now. So let's run this. npm run dev. It's gonna run the project. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so this is the basic project using Vite, and I'm gonna create this now. And the first thing we're going to do is import the images. Let me delete this image. And I got these images from Unsplash. So you can do the same. You just can put here landscape or anything else that you want. I prefer using this image that has the proportional 2:1 because I think it's better for when you're going to do your CSS layout. But you can choose any picture. You can just click here and then you can choose the size. And this is in Portuguese, by the way, because I'm from Brazil. You don't need the original size. My goodness, just the regular size. I think maybe small if you're going to do this. If something small, but you can download the medium size. It's okay. I'm gonna put the project on the link below in the description or on the first comment, and you can get the image there if you want to. Otherwise, you can just search for your own images. Okay. I'm gonna get the images from here. Just a second. I already downloaded the images. So come here. No, it's not here. Let me come here. Here. Source assets. So I'm gonna get these images. And I'm gonna put this here. Okay. So I named them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just because it's easier. But you can name them whatever you want. Okay, so we have here. We can start this. Let me close this. We can start. I'm not gonna use the app.css. I can delete this. Index. I'm going to do just basics, which is size, box sizing, eh? Box sizing, border box. And I'm just gonna center everything. So display flag, justify content center, align item center. I'm gonna put margin 0, overflow hidden, and I think this is it. Let me check here. Oh, this is the basic thing we're gonna use here. Oh, of course. I need to put width. Let's put 100% of the the whole width of the screen. And height, the same thing, is going to be 100 v high, view high. Okay, so now it's actually centered. Okay, so now I'm going to come to the app. I'm going to pretty much remove all of this. I'm going to remove everything. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to delete this and this and this. I'm going to have a component and I'm going to pass the images to that component. And then we're going to render the images inside the component. Okay. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna create a new folder here. It's gonna be components. Side components. We're gonna have the expansion. Oh, cards.tsx. Inside components, are also gonna have the expansion cards.module.css. Since I'm using Vite, is going to automatically use this .module as our CSS. There's no need to or anything else for this to work. Okay, so here we're going to export function is going to be our expansion parts. I'm going to return just a normal and regular div. Okay. Okay, I have this. Now I'm going to import this here. Import expansion cards. So this is going to import them automatically. Okay, I have this component. There is nothing here, so nothing going to show up. I'm going to import the images now. I'm calling image earned from assets. Image1 dot jpg. And I'm going to do this 5 more times. 4, 5. Let me put this 2. I'm going to put this, my goodness, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have the images. Now we're going to pass the images. And come here and say const images is going to be an array with image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4, and image 5. Okay. And now, okay, he's telling me that the image doesn't exist. Did I make something up? Oh, yeah, of course. This is just one. This is one. My goodness, guys. Okay. Now it's okay. I'm going to pass the images to this component. So we're going to have the images here, and I'm going to receive the images from here. Okay, so now that we have the images, we are going to do here a div. I'm going to call this div container. So this div is going to be a container. Class name. Okay, so I'm going to put here, I'm going to import, first I'm going to need to import here the styles. Expansion cards.module.css. Then I'm going to use the styles here. Styles dot, let's say container. And then we're going to map the images here using the dot map. So images dot map and image index. I'm going to return another div. My goodness. Okay, I'm going to return another div, and inside this div, we're going to have an image. We're not going to do out, but we can put the image here on source. And this is enough, so we get our image here. Since there is no CSS still, we have the image is taking the whole screen. We're going to do all the CSS now. Okay, we're going to call this, let me say, class name. Okay, let's think. I'm going to have a container for these images. Inside this container, I'm going to have another container for the image itself, and then the CSS for the image. So first I'm going to do styles. Let's call this box. It's okay. And now we're going to do this thing here. Okay. So first we're going to do, let's call this container. I'm going to center this thing. So display flex. I'm going to make just 5 contents center, just to make sure they are going to be in the center, because the width is going to be, let's put 90% of the view width. And let's make a gap between the images of 20 pixels. Also, let's put the height here. Let's put 60 view height. Okay, so now let's make the box here. And the box is going to be around each image. So I'm going to make the width. I'm going to make a calculation here, because I want each image to have like kind of like 10% of the size of the screen we have. So we're going to calculate here is going to be 100% divided by 10. Okay, you're getting there. Let's put overflow hidden. Okay, good. The height is going to be 100% also. And border radius going to be 50 pixels. Okay, we're getting there. Let's put cursor pointer, just so that you can have a cursor and you click here. It's close to this. Okay, now let's do something else. We want the, when we start this, we want the first image to be like this. Okay, like expanded. So let's go here and do something like, let's put this on, this is gonna have like a active class. So let's make here const active, set active, going to be use state. I'm going to import that. And I want this to start at index 0. So when the index is 0, I'm going to have the first image expanded. So we're going to come here. Let's put this on template. We're going to make like this. And I'm going to make another one. And here I'm going to say styles.active. No, I'm sorry. What I'm going to do is active. Oh my goodness. It's equal to index. If active is the same as the index, then it's going to receive a class. And let's call this class active. I think this is not nice. Okay, maybe this is too big. I can put like this. I think it's better, right? It's too small before. Um. Okay. So when we have this, it's gonna be active. And now we can do two things here. Let's make active is 100%. Okay, so it's the 100% when it's active. But we still have to make this image look better. Let's make this image 100% high. Ooh, now it's gonna get, now we have the whole image, right? Width is gonna be 100%. Okay, so now it's getting the whole image inside of each box, but that's not exactly what we want. We want object fit cover. What this is going to do is only the part that is actually fitting the image is going to show here. So now you don't see the image compressed. You see the only the part here centered in the image. And to make sure this is better centered, we're going to make object position 100% and 50%. So what this does is this tells us where I want this image to be placed. So what I'm telling here is I want the the x axis to be on the right, and I want the vertical axis to be on the center. So this is what 150 means. So this is one from one axis. Oh my goodness! It's from axis x and axis y. Okay, so now we have this. Now what we need to is we need to, when we click the image, it changes, right? Just like it's here. I just made this a little bit smaller. I think it's better because this is too high. So what I want is I need, sorry, I forgot something very important. I need to put a key here. It's very important to put the key because if something goes wrong, we need to know exactly what element it is. Also easier for React to render or to re-render when you know something has changed. So when we click on click, we are going to have a function. Let's call this change image. I'm gonna pass the index here. And what this does is, let's call this function change image to receive an index. And what it does, it's just going to set active as the index. And now when I click, it changes. But you can see there's the transition is like everything, right? It's like just transition very fast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a transition here on the box. Transition, let's put all 700 milliseconds, easy in out. So what this does is every property that I use this transition, that when something change, every property changes within 700 milliseconds. And this property here, easy in out, is telling us that it's going to accelerate when he starts the transition. It's going to maintain velocity, and when the transition is ending, it's going to slow down the transition. Okay. You can try and change other transition types here to see which one you like best. Okay, so I'm gonna leave on the first comment the everything here, this project, so you can check it out. Tell me what you want to see next, and make sure to like and subscribe.